Hi friend, it's Pastor Eric again. I'm coming to you from my study. I wanted to talk with you today about two very special people in my life. I'll show them to you a little bit more in just a second. But to this week's question in our first catechism, pull it out, open it up. Number 16, it goes like this. Who were our first parents? You know, you've got parents, but you know that they had parents too. And before them, they had parents, and all the way back until who? The answer is Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve were our first parents. Maybe you know the Dana Dirksen song. It goes like this. Who were our first parents? Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve were our first parents. Now, just before you called in, I was looking at a very special picture. This is a picture of my parents. Did you know I, Pastor Eric, have parents? It's true. Take a look. I'm going to hold it real close to the camera so you can see it. Now you can see my daughter there, but you can see my parents there as well. That's Jim and Bev. They're my parents. Did you see them? You have parents too, right? But you know your first parents were Adam and Eve, which means that you will resemble them in many ways. Who were our first parents? What does the catechism teach? Well, our first parents were Adam and Eve. Now, where do I get this information? Go to Genesis 3, and we're going to be in Genesis 3 and 2 for the next number of questions. In Genesis 3, verse 20, we hear that Adam named his wife Eve, or in the Hebrew, Chava. He named her Chava, or Eve, because she would be the mother of all living people. How about that? What an honor to be Eve, or Chava. All right, that's all for this week. It's Shortcuts with Pastor Eric. I'm glad to see you. Keep working on your catechism. Bye.